Muscular dystrophy is a sex-linked trait that is inherited by the X chromosome and passed down from the mother's X chromosome. DMD is a hereditary condition marked by the progression, weakness, and wasting of the muscle.
Organic molecules are molecules of the kind normally found in living systems. When organic molecules can't function properly, we got problems like diseases. In the case of muscular dystrophin, there's a dystrophin that causes weaker muscles.
For the most part, the progression muscle weakness caused by muscular dystrophy can have a significant impact on a person's ability to do daily activities. Muscular dystrophy usually only affects males because females have two X chromosomes and males only have one healthy X chromosome. Since females have two healthy chromosomes, if one of them is affected, they are a carrier, which means that they pass the gene down to their offspring, and if their offspring is a female, then they will be a carrier, and if their offspring is a male, then they'll be affected by muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy is a recessive sex-linked trait that is inherited by the X chromosome. As you can see, we have an unaffected male and a woman who is a carrier for muscular dystrophy. In the top left corner, we have an unaffected female. Under her, we have an unaffected male. In the top right corner, we have a carrier female, and under her, we have an affected male with muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy affects males from the ages of 5 to 24, and symptoms may include pain in the muscles, abnormality walking, walking on the toes, loss of muscle, constipation, trouble breathing, and trouble swallowing. Today we are joined with expert Sofia Fernandez to help elaborate on this condition. What is muscular dystrophy?
The specific genetic disease muscular dystrophy has multiple variations with different symptoms and different intensities in which the patient is affected. DNA is made up of a double helix, which contains the four bases A, T, G, and C. Unlike DNA, RNA is only one strand. Moving back to DNA, though, the four bases A, T, G, and C have a specific base pairing rule which states A and T only bond together and G and C only bond together by a hydrogen bond between the bases. Mutations in general are the cause of many genetic disorders and occur specifically in the DNA. There are four types of mutations: substitution, insertion, deletion, and frameshift mutation. As shown in the picture, there are three codons with a missing base, T, in the DNA. This missing base could be the cause for genetic disorder in the certain patient being observed by the DNA shown. The most common type, though, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, has no cure and is inherited in an X-linked recessive pattern.
Hi, my name is Andrew, and I'll be explaining how meiosis and how traits get passed to offspring. When egg and sperm form chromosomes go through a process called recombination. During recombination, homologous chromosomes pair up and exchange stretches of DNA. Recombinations makes new combinations which can then be passed to offspring.
What does it mean to have an X-linked recessive pattern?
This means that the gene for the disease is not inherited in the first two normal chromosomes, also known as autosomes, but in the 23rd pair, which are sex-linked chromosomes that determine if the offspring is a boy or a girl.
How many people are affected by muscular dystrophy?
This specific disease, putting it into perspective, about 1 in 3,500 males are affected.
What does muscular dystrophy gene cause?
The gene that makes dystrophin malfunctions and the disorder begins to form in the mother and gets passed on to the male offspring.
How come only males can have muscular dystrophy?
The weird reason for this is that males only have one X chromosome and they have no other alike chromosome to prevent the individual from getting affected.
Last question. Does muscular dystrophy affect the lifespan of someone living with muscular dystrophy?
Unfortunately, this disorder does affect the lifespan of an affected individual. The lifespan is an average of 25 years old, but in some cases, if there's excellent care provided and the person is in excellent health, they could live to their 30s or 40s.
This is Ryan. Ryan is a 37-year-old American who suffered DMD. He lives with his mom, so it is not easy for her. Every time when he tries to eat or use the bathroom, his mom will help him every single time. Duchenne muscular dystrophy is a genetic disorder characterized by progressive muscle degeneration and weakness.